Welcome back, everyone. We're playing. Oh, I forget which division this is. Yeah, 9th Infantry Motorized Division. And we're just gonna do some light artillery, I think, today. So we're gonna kind of try to help scrap over the middle, but we're just gonna do it by spamming out like 170mm mortars and 105mm light artillery. And then we're just gonna use light rifles to just kind of upset the balance of power in the center. And we'll just see how it goes. So yeah. We can bring those guys out later. Let's get our field supply point set up. So just right in the back. Can I put it there? I can. Cool. And then get our artillery out to start.
I'm listening, Captain.
And let's see.
Bring us there, taxi. We'll deploy at this position.
Okay, and then the mortars.
Bring us there, taxi. We'll deploy at this position.
It's such a god-awful idea. Alright, and then some recon. Probably just start with some scouts. Got 125. Now let's do 2 scouts.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. We'll deploy at this position.
The idea of these guys is just to give us some passive reconnaissance here. For the city as much as possible. Okay. So yeah, we'll see. Because we're probably going to get dumpstered by the middle. But the hope is that these guys are going to duke it out. And then we're just going to give them a lot of like indirect fire support. And then trickle in reinforcements to kind of push the front line. And we'll see, because like the thought is that the line will get static fairly quickly, and then we'll use our light artillery to just disrupt the enemy front line, and then try to allow our teammates to force a breakthrough. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see, we can turn our audio up just a little bit.
Warning.
Okay, so we're starting to get some points, so let's get 2 chops to start.
Enemy spotted!
And that'll give us like some extra anti-aircraft capability. Those got too aggressive, yeah.
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock.
But yeah, we're spreading our artillery out super wide too, so that it's like a difficult artillery.
Enemy spotted! Recon unit at your order.
They'll probably call it
Closing on them, sir.
and they'll go for it, but that's a good thing because every single one of these units is extremely cheap.
Waiting for order.
And so if they want to target my artillery, that's fine
Roger.
with me, because that means they're not targeting like huge troop concentrations and stuff like that. So we're almost in
Enemy at
position.
3 o'clock. High. Ready to fire.
We can take these mortars and have them fire at will. And the artillery we have them fire at will as well.
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock.
And now they'll start just passively searching for targets.
We'll reverse now.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Yes, sir. spotted. Gun ready.
So now we're firing. Perfect.
I'm listening, Captain. Bring us there, taxi.
Chop there.
Waiting for instruction.
Chop.
Enemy spotted. Do you have a target, Captain?
Bandits, recht voor ons. Klaar om aan te vallen.
Target neutralized. Yes, Captain? Adjusting with target. Nearby, protect the gun. Ready, sir. Degrees up. Fire. Recon unit at your orders. Watch out for the red.
Yeah, do not move in. We do not need that.
Fight
Alright, so now we've
position.
got some stuff, so let's get some light rifles going in.
Another one bites the dust.
Maybe get some 40 launchers in there.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Alright,
Ready
I
to
guess it
fire.
appears to be working.
We're hit. It's gonna blow.
They're targeting our artillery, which is just
Bandits, recht voor ons. Klaar om aan te vallen.
Ready, sir.
now we
Target neutralized.
can use
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
this
Yes, Captain.
this first. That'll help a lot.
Need some extra
First
eyes.
target,
Roger.
so
Sergeant Highway is hit.
fire should go in here.
Yes, sir. 10 degrees up. Fire. Copy. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Closing on them, sir.
Okay.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. We'll deploy at this position. Enemy spotted. Bring us there, taxi.
Get some snipers going as well. These ones have vets, so we'll just get them because they're more accuracy.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
And then let's get some recon.
Bandits, recht voor ons. Klaar om aan te vallen.
Ready to fire. Need some extra firepower?
Firing slight artillery is working really well. So,
Waiting for fire coordinates. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
we're actually gonna need some dragons here.
Need some extra eyes, sir. Medic! Well done, guys.
Bandits, recht voor ons. Klaar om aan te vallen.
Target neutralized. Right up. Gain formation. Ah, I'm hit. Choose your targets. We can't take it anymore. Another one bites the dust. Enemies. Target neutralized. Ah, I'm hit. We need ammo here. Captain. 10 degrees up. Enemy spotted. Medic! One less Russell. 10 degrees up. Fire. Target neutralized. Need a ride? Enemy spotted. Medic! Artillery at your orders.
This guy's back to firing.
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock. Fort Eddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Don't ask, just shoot that. We'll deploy at this position. Backward. One less Russell. One less Russell. Yes, sir. This is Red 2. Let's go. And watch out for Russell. All right, ladies. It's time to move. Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. That's landed.
Target
That's
neutralized.
actually a great target.
This adjusting with target. Well done, guys. They need a ride. What's more business? Prepare to engage.
I think we got it. Which is awesome.
Ready to pound them, sir. Fogies ahead. Ready to engage. Target neutralized.
Keep shelling.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
There are two types of pilots, the hunters and the preys. Any update? Medic!
Too close.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is working.
Gun ready, sir. Adjusting with target. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, it works.
Recon unit at your orders.
Let's see.
We'll deploy at this position. Full reverse, now! Beware, enemies nearby.
That'll give us like some forward radar to work with. Okay, now comes the hard part, which is kind of converting this into. We're kind of
Target
starting
artillery
to-
at your orders. Enemy spotted.
We're getting there. We're getting really close to.
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
Mindful of that. But the light artillery still continues to get things. That's all we want.
It always comes down to the infantryman
Okay,
and his
so
right.
let's put
Assault
the light
formation.
rifles back.
Enemy spotted.
Bring in a Huey to resupply.
Another one bites the dust. You have orders, Captain? Get ready to engage.
And now we've got
Bended
bomb
bomb.
across the open to assault these positions here.
Beware. Enemy nearby.
Not going to be easy.
Any update?
Follow that up.
Awaiting instructions. I'm out of here!
Okay. we get
There are two
back,
types of
back, back,
pilots.
get out.
The hunters, this is Red
I
2.
think we just took down two
Enemy
fighters,
spotted.
which is awesome. We're doing really well, actually,
Yes, sir.
as far as supporting and attacking our opponents is concerned. Get our artillery back on fire.
At your
Looks
orders,
like we're
Captain.
getting our artillery, which is great.
We're an easy target here.
Just gonna get ready for the push here.
Enemy spotted.
Warning.
o'clock, high.
Need a ride?
Probably need.
We're an easy target here. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, I
Do
think
you
they're
have a
really
target,
good
Captain?
artillery now, which is awesome. Is it 8?
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
10 degrees up.
Concentration
Fire.
right
Ready to pound them, sir.
Enemy at 3 o'clock, high. War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. One more kill. Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
Okay, so we need to switch to
Ready to
some
enemy spotted.
so fire.
Load smoke rounds.
We need to start.
Target neutralized. Target.
I can hear the bullets whistling by me.
Enemy spotted. Baker 5, ready.
Alright, get some more infantry.
One less copy. Assault
Okay, we're
on
gonna
me.
try to push through here.
Bandit!
Enemy spotted. We'll deploy at this position.
See, and they've got their attack coming in, so this smoke disrupting and obscuring is perfect. This is exactly what we want.
Enemy spotted. What are your orders, sir?
Position.
Bandit!
Ah, I'm hit. At your orders, Captain.
It's back to fire.
Just get me out of here. Ready to fire.
Another smoke.
Enemy at 3 o'clock, high.
Ryan, get down. Load smoke rounds. Platoon formed and ready. Out there, you shoot. We'll reverse now. Second platoon, let's go. Medic!
There are two types of pilots, the hunters and the preys.
Second platoon, ready. Start. Beware, commies nearby.
Bandit! Recht voor ons. Klaar om aan te vallen.
Medic!
Yeah, the smoke is really good.
Platoon informed and ready. Second one less rusty.
Careful, enemies nearby.
Move out. Scatter formation.
Bended, bomb.
Platoon, we're in.
Any update?
Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle.
We can't take it anymore. Ah, I'm hit.
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Okay, it's a huge count.
We can't take it anymore. Yes, sir. Medic! Looking for enemy planes. We'll deploy at this position.
Enemy at 3 o'clock, high.
Just get me out of here.
Bogies ahead.
Fire at maneuver. Ah, I'm hit. Gun ready, sir. Adjusting on target.
Enemy at 3 o'clock, high.
Yes, Captain. Go ahead and watch
Watch out for commies.
And a Humvee. Pick that guy up and move him closer. That's a lot of tanks. So let's set up our.
Beware, commies nearby.
Let's start setting up our.
Used up all our ammo, sir.
What? I'm actually. I did not think that F-15 was going to make it out of that situation. That's actually really shocking.
Baker 5, ready. We have orders, boys. Medics!
Wendet Warno.
Baker 5, ready. Get ready to engage. Looking for enemy planes. This is Red 2. Medic! Out of ammo! Need some extra firepower? Adjusting on target. Well done, guys. One less Russell.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Ah! I'm hit!
Okay, I need one more steam.
Awaiting instructions.
If we can respond to this cluster bomber, I think we'll get him.
Just get me out of here!
That's a lot of
One
semi-active.
more kill.
Okay, we got him.
Enemy spotted. Ryan, get down! I'm in sight at 12 o'clock. Copy. Ah! I'm hit!
Almost got our own. Their attack is miscarrying here. Okay, get these more.
Yes, Captain.
Well, now let's get this.
10 degrees up. Fire. Enemy spotted.
Medic!
Okay, we need more pickup trucks.
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
Let's see.
One less copy. Waiting for instruction.
Move. We're awaiting. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
There we go. We got our last seed.
Any target? I'm in sight at 12
What
o'clock.
we do is we just take this whole group and we just put them like here-ish, further back, just in case.
Failed. See.
Ryan, get down! Can't take it anymore!
Hopefully these AT jets will kind of take some of the pressure off of this guy. The idea is they just sit back and they just shoot in. Right? We don't want them like
Sight
flying
at 12
directly
o'clock.
over the front line. We want them
Bullseye!
just taking out
Squadron enemy spotted.
whatever they can hit. That's all that we do, right? And then we just send them home.
I'm out. Over.
That's the whole story.
We've used up all our ammo, sir.
Okay, now we have no infantry.
Yes, sir.
There's not
Enemy
really
spotted.
infantry. Makes sense to me. Let's get a couple MPs.
My staff and myself are ready, sir.
Actually, this is a little bit concerning.
I'm in sight. Medic! Beware, commies
Yeah,
nearby.
we actually don't have enough support here.
Yes, sir. Everyone out.
So yeah, this is
Ready to fire.
I'm in sight at 12 o'clock.
10 degrees up. Fire.
Just give me a target. One less copy. Medic! Bombed ahead. Ready to engage.
Enemy spotted.
we need some support. This isn't a panic situation yet. We just need to actually get like enough infantry up here to kind of hold this push back.
Go on, control. Touchdown. Enemy spotted. Repeat, Control. Winchester. Touchdown!
Nice.
Bullseye!
Okay.
Engine is running. We're waiting.
Getting our guys.
We'll deploy at this position.
Fighter ready. The engine is overheating, and so am I!
Okay, yeah, that's still a pretty big force.
Ready to transfer. We'll deploy at this position. Gun ready, sir. 10 degrees up. Fire.
Just saturate this neighborhood.
We've used up all our ammo, sir. Ready to fire.
These guys firing at will.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Actually, these guys ran out of ammo. Okay. That's why pickup truck's going.
Anybody need ammo?
We're under fire!
Full throttle.
You.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
I'll need to go resupply.
Baker 5, ready. Fire on sight.
Hey, yeah, there's a huge buildup right here, so we need artillery to kind
Enemy spotted.
of deal with that.
What are your orders, sir? Enemy spotted.
Probably gonna need more light rifles. Just one of the dragons.
Engine is
You
running.
can
We're
actually
waiting.
go back and resupply as well.
We're hit. Do you have a target,
Someone's
Captain?
supposed to fire up.
Beware. Tommy's nearby.
Bandit, found.
Medic! 10 degrees up. Fire. Platoon is formed and ready.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
One less copy.
Just give me a target. Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Medic!
Down in flames. Repeat, Control. One more kill. Winchester. Down in flames. It's too hot here. I'm getting out.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Ah! I'm hit!
Just give me a target. Winchester. Raven 4, waiting for action.
Baker 5, ready. Walk your ass and on your feet. Let's move. Medic!
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock.
Looking for enemy planes. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Waiting for instruction. We'll deploy at this position.
Failed. Fighter ready.
Ah, looked away. Got a lot to micro right now.
Yes, Captain.
Alright, fire at will. And, okay, let's see, let's get these.
Anybody need ammo?
Who needs it?
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. On the road again. At your orders.
Yes, sir.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Bring us there, taxi. Ready to fire. Adjusting with target. Enemy spotted.
Eagle 1. Ready.
Get ready for the flight here.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, look at this
Used
legend.
up all our ammo, sir. Target neutralized.
Okay, here he comes. Here comes the AT. Ah, I'm gonna miss the LGB.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
Second flight coming in for coverage.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, they're evacing it. Perfect. As long as
They're
as
down
long
in
as they're not
flames.
able to operate, that's what we want. That's the whole thing, is just to deny them the air.
One more kill.
Artillery at your orders. Copy. Right up. Get in formation. Yes, Captain.
Yeah, I'm always like I'm very pleased always about how effective like light artillery can be.
Enemy at 3 o'clock.
Severely
High.
underestimated. Alright, we should probably think about advancing these guys. Let's go.
Roger. Redeployment. Out.
Actually,
Engine is running. We're
we
waiting.
have all these LPs, right? So we can just take them.
Enemy spotted.
Someone call for a cab. Sergeant Highway is hit.
These.
Yes,
I
sir.
think we have established though that these can't be.
Beware, commies
We need
nearby.
bigger trucks.
I've been sighted at 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Good, ready, sir. Ready to fire.
Just fine. Let's see now.
Go ahead and watch out for commies.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, we've got this town occupied, so we need to move our borders up though.
We'll do our best, sir. What are your orders, sir?
Yeah, they're getting real cagey
Squadron ready.
about the way that they're dealing.
Enemy spotted.
We need to move up. We need to let them know, like, that we're still capable of reaching out and touching.
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock. Eagle 1, ready. Enemy spotted.
Enemy at 3 o'clock.
Just give me a target. Raven 4, waiting for action.
Okay, we've got vision, so just target and bring them down.
Touchdown!
Perfect. Alright.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Yep, we don't have to be in a rush here.
Bandits ahead, ready to engage.
You have orders, Captain?
Enemy spotted.
Distribute these guys. Where's the front of the town?
Out there, you shoot first and ask questions later.
Beware, enemy nearby.
Baker 5, ready.
Bring us there, taxi.
Bomber ready.
Enemy spotted! Go on, Control.
Ah, I'm hit. Copy, right up. Get in
Bring in these
formation.
M60s. Just to try and get like a little bit more heavy fire.
Ready to attack, Control.
Touchdown!
Ryan, get
I'm
down.
getting a little nervous about all these tanks actually. That's a fair point.
Just get me out of here.
My pickup trucks.
Enemy spotted!
Waiting for fire coordinates.
These guys to fire at will now that they're a little closer. Wow. That's a lot of
Ryan,
That's a
get
lot
down.
of not gonna work right there, buddy. This is a very like desperation charge.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
This should be easily counterable.
Anybody need ammo?
So we'll send these guys back.
On the road again.
Ryan, get
One less Rusty.
Failed to see.
We're badly hit!
enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Okay, here comes their big attack. So
Gun ready, sir. 10 degrees up.
that is
Fire.
Medic!
Enemy spotted.
Let's get our mortars firing here.
Fighter ready. One less.
Ah, I'm hit.
Now,
Enemy spotted.
We can't take it anymore.
let's pick up here. Really hard to say what's going to be effective.
Well done, guys.
Ah, I'm hit.
Contos.
Target neutralized. One less copy. Waiting for instructions.
Okay, gotta be on point.
One
with our
less
mortars.
cost.
This is the
We're
way that
in.
we deal with this attack.
Door aufgeklärt.
Enemy sighted. Get in formation.
We've got this.
Okay, here it comes.
AG loaded. Ready to fire.
Yeah, the artillery's coming in.
Any target?
Get our
Beware,
TCs
Tommy's
active.
nearby. Ready to attack, Control.
We're gonna send our AT over there.
We're badly hit.
We can honestly get our Toko overs out. Toko overs would be really effective in this situation.
Backward.
And they should be right where we want them.
I'm listening, Captain. Another one bites the dust.
As you command, sir.
Another one bites the dust.
This is perfect. Yeah, this is never gonna work as long as we have any amount of indirect
Target
force.
neutralized. Backward. He sighted at 12 o'clock.
Copy, right up.
This is a
Get in
desperation
formation.
charge. It's all this type of
Bullseye! There are two types of pilots, the hunters and the preys.
One less Rusty.
spot movements.
So let's
Prepare
get
to
back
engage.
online here. They might turn their radar back on here.
Looking for enemy plane.
Damn, I'm hit badly.
They're going offensive.
Orders are to shoot on sight.
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock. Down in flames. Fighter ready.
Engine is running. Ah! I'm hit!
Okay, get our mortars firing well again. It sucks that we're like not getting the support that we need to actually put this to bed. This is absolutely terrifying.
Enemy spotted!
We still have one zone neutral. Just good enough for me.
Well done, guys.
Not even sure which zone.
Just get me
I see
out of
8
here.
And I see 8 here.
We've got
Enemy spotted.
Ah, I see this zone. Okay. Yep.
platoon is formed and ready. On the mark.
Enemy spotted.
I'm listening, Captain. Bring us there, taxi.
Medic!
Yeah, it's not hard to
Enemy
find
spotted.
that is insane.
Ready, sir.
Target neutralized. Another one bites the dust.
Enemy spotted.
But yeah, this is the light artillery idea. I mean, we did have wind up providing our own front line, but really, I mean, we were just kind of we were just punching above our weight class with light artillery to disrupt the enemy front line, and then we were allowing our teammate to push.
Beware,
By the time our
Tommy's nearby.
teammate's attack miscarried, we were able to develop our own front line. So they could try to attack this again, but it's not going to
What
go
are
well
your
for them,
orders, sir?
almost guaranteed.
On the mark.
Especially with the way they're handling.
One
it,
less.
they're really not able to deal with this well.
Copy. Right up. Get in formation. Need some extra eyes.
Target neutralized.
This fire.
Damn, that was close.
Backwards! Tanks ready. I'm running out of ammo.
Enemy spotted.
Yes, sir.
Dragons.
On the mark.
Yes, sir. Glad to see somebody knows where we're going. Another one bites the dust.
Where do you want to deliver?
Ah! I'm hit!
One less.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Beware.
I'm in sight at 12 o'clock.
I guess they didn't like me over there.
Ready, sir.
Brian, get down! We can't take...
At your orders.
Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle. Brian, get down! Platoon formed and ready.
No, I think they're really running on empty over there.
Beware. Tommy's nearby.
Left. So we can wait for them to get to-
Right on the mark.
Get more healthy toes up here too.
Brian, get down!
Enemy right up. Get in formation.
All ammo spent. Target neutralized.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Red 6, mount it up.
Target neutralized.
I've been sucked at 12 o'clock. Copy, right up. Get in formation.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're not pushing at this point. Like, the line's gone completely static, but we're disrupting them and we're locking down so much material here that it's making it possible for our teammates to push the flanks.
Bogies ahead.
Beware, commies nearby.
The sky is ours.
Yeah, we've got a good lead.
Conflict ahead. Enemy spotted.
Target neutralized.
I'm hit.
Yes, sir.
We've got one howitzer. That's some hatred. That's some hatred.
Ready
if I've
to
ever
supply
seen.
fresh delivery. En route. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Okay.
Adjusting on target.
Get a fire mission going there.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Medic! Door aufgeklärt.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Yeah, I don't think Pact is used to dealing with, like, large amounts of artillery spam.
Eagle 1, ready.
I'm hit. Copy, right up. Get in formation.
Go on, control.
Another one bites the dust.
It's too hot here. I'm
See if
getting
we can
out.
bring him down. We'll probably lose some fighters for this. Yeah, that was a mistake. Big mistake. Okay,
Ryan,
let's just-
get down. Copy, right up. Get in formation.
Down in flames.
Yeah, we really made some people angry with that. That's-
Go on,
that's
control.
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
Take out 18 minutes.
Artillery at your
Ryan, get down.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Adjusting on target.
Door aufgeklärt.
Touchdown.
Medic!
Enemy spotted.
I'm out. Over.
Loud and clear.
Good job, gunner. All ammo spent.
Here comes the next attack.
Waiting for orders. One less cop. Ryan, get down. Door aufgeklärt. Enemy spotted. I'm in charge here. Just get me out of here. Need ammo here.
Another one bites the dust.
Medic! I'm aufgeklärt. Good job, gunner.
What are the orders?
Different types of controls.
On the mark.
Sergeant Highway is hit! Beware, commies nearby.
Ammo depleted. Hit! On my way to coordinates. Out.
Right on the mark. I'm hit!
Be careful. I got it. Mayday! I need that tail rotor checked. Let's fly.
Successful hit!
Flying in, weapons hot.
Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle. Successful hit! Stay down. I need that tail rotor checked. Let's fly. Beware, commies nearby.
It's just sitting in this zone, trying to stop a push that's not going. It's pretty good.
Good job, Gunner. Ryan, get down. Ready to Wilco. Out. Enemy right up. Get in formation. Good job, Gunner. What are your orders, sir? Copy. Good job, Gunner. All ammo spent. Waiting for its best job I've ever had. Successful hit. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. What are your orders, sir?
Trying to think if we have the tools we need to.
Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle.
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock.
We might. Unclear though.
Another one bites
Really
the
need
dust.
to. Our mortars are just absolutely shredding their position here, so
At your orders, Captain.
we just need to
Enemy
sit
spotted.
and let them run around confused, I guess.
Another one.
Alright, good. Oh, that was a brawl. 9,300 in kills and only 3,600 lost. I mean, it might have been different if they had been able to put together a strong offensive, but most of their attacks were kind of desperation charges and miscarries. So we were really able to get a lot of value. Yeah, look at this mortar, dude. This one killed a T-80. A mortar killed a T-80. And then the light artillery did very good for what it's worth. The light rifles supported well. Yeah, I think for most of the game we were engaging like 3 or 4 opponents. Well, that's not true. I guess we did have 2 players enter the center with us, so it was kind of 3v4-ish in the center. But the light artillery really kept him back and kept him disrupted. Look at how many kills this AT-F-16 got. That is so much pressure just removed from the board. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, and the seed F-16 MVP seed play. That is so incredible. Yeah, another mortar with just a brick of kills. The light rifles performed well, as did the M60s. And yeah, even like the M2HB Humvees were great. Yeah, they all did what they were supposed to. Yeah, this M60. You don't see that kind of performance from M60s. But yeah, a lot of things went well for us that game. And they didn't really push all that well. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one of them left early and we were fighting AI in the center. But yeah, we did well. We did well that game. Alright, well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.